What's up guys, welcome back to a new record of Ragnarok What If battle. Today we have the two strongest humans so far facing each other. Adam versus Sasaki Kojiro. I'll go over the power and abilities of each and then how the What If battle will go. Sasaki Kojiro faced Poseidon in the third round of Ragnarok and acquired the first win for humanity. I'd consider the win high difficulty, with Poseidon having multiple possibilities and time throughout the fight where he could have won, but due to his personality and views on humans, Sasaki was able to surprise him and get the win. I just wanted to get that out there, as many people consider Poseidon to be weak, while in reality he's actually compared to Zues multiple times, which I'll cover throughout this video. Even in his introduction, where he's described as the following: if Zeus is the god of the cosmos, then this man rules all the oceans with an iron fist. Even the gods tremble at the most fearsome god, this is referring to Poseidon, and considered the most godly god with the title as the most fearsome of the 12 gods of Olympus, which of course includes Zeus, and that he killed his brother Adamas, who was trying to start a war and overthrow Zeus, and he did this with pretty much zero difficulty, no remorse, just killed him, easy clap. And then we have the man who killed Poseidon. Help me reach my 2021 goal of 100k subscribers by subscribing if you're new to the channel or you just haven't already. It's free and easy to do. Also consider checking out the description for the Discord server and my Twitter. Now enjoy the video. Sasaki was someone who even after death advanced and became stronger and growed in power, as he was known as history's greatest loser. When Sasaki moved his sword for the first time, Miyamoto Musashi went into shock, as we know he was the man who killed Sasaki, stating that this is the form of enlightenment. He is without rival. The fight begins with Sasaki having a mind battle with Poseidon and realizing that he would have died 18 times with the current strategies he's thought of thus far. After Sasaki finally went for a real attack, he got Poseidon to look him in his eye, and Ares to be shocked at his speed, and Hermes to notice how fascinating this will be for Poseidon. Sasaki was able to easily dodge an attack from a somewhat more serious Poseidon. This impressed Brunhilde, who questioned at first whether he has the special eyes like Adam, but no, it's due to his ability. This allows him to read ahead and make a copy of Poseidon's attacks, with him simulating all the thousands of attack patterns he could possess and he could come from. And then we get another comparison of Adam and Sasaki from Brunhilde. If Adam could be called the ultimate counter, Sasaki is the ultimate scanner. This caused Poseidon to amp up his power even more, so much so that Sasaki's default scan couldn't deal with him. Even with Poseidon with some insane techniques, Hermes mentions that Sasaki hasn't even seen an inkling of Poseidon's true strength, and that it's even a mystery to the gods of the depths of his power. And due to this, a lot of people like to say Poseidon may possibly be stronger than Zeus, or we didn't get to see his full power in the fight against Sasaki. But there's something later on that I'll show on screen that kinda disproves that kinda. I'll continue what I'm talking about. Sasaki was able to surpass the limits of humanity and step into the realm of gods, but as we know, Poseidon is a god amongst gods, so this wasn't enough. Due to the power of the Valkyrie paired with Sasaki, it featured two personalities. Once broken, Sasaki was able to create two swords to use. Sasaki Kojiro was able to gain such an insane power, as stated by Miyamoto. It's likely that even in death, Kojiro continued his battle with me tens of thousands of times, fighting to the death. With this, Sasaki was able to cut Poseidon, which shocked some of the gods, even Hermes. Sasaki's most used technique to counter Poseidon throughout this fight is known as Thousand Enemies Defense. Shortly after, Sasaki was able to survive Poseidon's final attack, with the panel saying the following: that was the moment that the edge of humanity's blade finally touched the bottom of the abyss. I'm assuming the bottom of the abyss is referring to the depths of Poseidon's power, and that the final attack Poseidon tried to take out Sasaki was all his power he actually possessed, and as we saw, Sasaki survived and, reached the bottom of Poseidon's power. So regarding the, gods not even seeing the depth of his power, I think that's kinda disregarded here, with it implying that Sasaki was showing the full extent of Poseidon's power. Let me know your thoughts on this down below. This is where we have the most insane technique from Sasaki. He scanned all of creation at once. He would steal the techniques of the gods, unparalleled in all of existence, which is just absolutely insane. And then shortly after, defeated Poseidon with the time time of the fight being 13 minutes and 7 seconds. Also take note that Sasaki also appeared later in the story, willing to fight the lucky gods alongside Buddha and others with him, but he did say shortly after the fight was stopped that he was heavily injured and may not be able to help too much. Now to cover Adam, who faced Zeus in the second round and was defeated high difficulty. I won't go into too much detail on Adam's power and abilities, as I've done that in previous videos such as the Adam vs Shiva video I did. Brunhilde described Adam as the man with the strongest will when selecting someone to fight in round 2. I consider Zeus to be stronger than Poseidon, as he's considered the god amongst gods, with him winning the Titanmancy tournament eons ago, with him defeating his father Kronos and becoming the supreme god and everything regarding that. They may be close in power, but I do think Zeus would still edge him out. The fight of Zeus vs Adam was described as a match made in heaven, a battle between the summons of humanity and the gods, implying that Adam is the summon of humanity, so the strongest human, and Zeus is the summon of the gods, the strongest god. Adam's main ability is as follows. Adam was designed to be a copy of the gods, and as such he can perfectly replicate any move he lays eyes upon, labeled as the eyes of the Lord. Adam doesn't just copy his opponent's techniques, he's able to surpass the original as shown here, and even copy an attack that's described as something that surpasses time, which is honestly insane. In Adam's backstory, he was also shown able to change his form with his hand here using the Eyes of the Lord ability. Adam was equally matched with Zeus in his Adamas form for the first few strikes, but to dodge and strike back takes too much out of Adam, as Zeus in this form has striking power, which is stated as the following: unavoidable and one-hit kills. So Adam was able to dodge unavoidable strikes that were one-hit kills, which eventually put too much strain on his eyes, resulting in them to overheat and, him to go blind. But even so, due to Adam's insane will, he was able to keep fighting after death with his eyes no longer working, even able to push Zeus in his Adamas form to his knees. So now we have the ultimate scanner Sasaki versus the ultimate counter Adam. The most important aspect of this what if battle is which one is faster. Adam being able to counter a punch that surpasses time is absolutely insane, while Sasaki is able to scan all of creation at once and could steal the techniques of the gods, which is also insane. With this, he was able to speed blitz Poseidon at the end and kill him. However, the biggest issue is that Adam can copy what Sasaki does regardless of him using swords. Adam's raw speed will be slightly above Sasaki's, so Sasaki won't be able to hit him because that's how Adam works. And Sasaki, while being able to steal the techniques of the gods, or that's what it's stated to be able to do, won't be able to possess a body like Zeus in his Adamas form, at least, to tank attacks from Adam and strike back on his own, meaning he won't have the durability or sustainability to keep fighting Adam until his eyes overheat. So I think Adam would win due to how OP the Eyes of the Lord truly are, but Sasaki with his scanning ability may be able to pull it off, and I could see arguments for why Sasaki could win, not including the argument that Adam would allow Sasaki to win as one of his children. So yeah, my money would be on Adam. Let me know your thoughts on this down in the comments. Subscribe, join the Discord, and yep, that's it guys. Peace.